Hello and welcome to the weekly wind-up. I'm Nicola Green and I'm joined today by Beverly Juniper, who joins us to discuss healthy eating. Welcome to the programme, Beverly.
Well, thank you and thanks for inviting me.
You're welcome. So first, could you just tell us what got you into healthy eating?
Well, it goes back quite a long time really. I trained as a home economist when I finished school. I'd always enjoyed cooking, and I ended up actually working lots of jobs where cooking's been a big part of it. And in recent years I've worked on the 5 a Day project and been a community food worker.
So what is healthy eating then?
Well, it's not as complicated as you think really. It's more about making sure that you eat a balanced diet, so that's eating lots of different types of foods to make sure you get all the nutrients and vitamins that you need.
So a budget then, because most people really struggle, don't they, with a budget and eating healthy. How does that work?
Well, you don't have to spend a lot of money to eat well, because it's about eating well really. So you can use lots of different types of foods. So instead of maybe buying ready meals or takeaways, cook your own from scratch. You can use ingredients that maybe frozen or tinned, because they're a good way of eating your 5 a day.
So what are the barriers then around healthy eating for people?
For some people, thinking about eating healthy seems too difficult. It may be that they don't know anything about cooking, and they may be on a low budget and think, well, actually, I can't afford to eat healthy. One of the other things is for many mums and dads is cooking healthier meals. They're a bit worried the children might not eat them, and that's a waste of food and that's too expensive. So just getting people to make some simple, easy changes to the diet that they've got already helps them to understand that actually you can eat a healthy diet.
Yeah. What about those people, Beverly, that live on their own then?
People living on their own, again, it can be that they invite a friend round. You can always find a friend to cook with. Invite people to enjoy a meal with you, or for some people, particularly older people, going out to a luncheon club. That's a good way of getting out, meeting people, but also having a healthy meal.
Yeah, and you were talking earlier about a project that you're involved in to do with the Kirklees. What's that?
I've been working with Kirklees libraries, involved with the women's group at Heckman Dwight Library. They meet every week and they have different topics, and I went along and explained to them how they could easily eat healthier. We tried lots of different things, but also we shared recipes. So I've got some of the South Asian recipes that they use, and then we looked at how we could actually make them a bit healthier. So really simply, so just by using less salt, using less fat in them, maybe adding more vegetables, and also it makes it cheaper as well, of course, adding more vegetables. So that's been really enjoyable. I've really enjoyed doing that with them.
You were talking about the healthy plate, which you've got an image of, you know, that you were saying,
well,
you know, that
show
demonstrates a healthy eating plan, doesn't it?
Well, this is, when I was saying a bit earlier about how you need to eat a balanced diet, this gives you a little bit of an overview of what you should be eating. And one of the best things to do is, if you want to start eating healthy, is to write down everything you've eaten in the week, and then have a look, see if it matches with the Eat Well plate. See if you're eating enough fruit and vegetables. We need those, don't we? You know, for fibre. And also if you're eating some carbohydrates, so things like rice or pasta, bread, particularly if you can have wholemeal types, because you need the fibre. Then the other things we need are the things like protein, so it might be from meat or fish. But if you don't eat, if you're vegetarian or you want a meat-free meal, you can use pulses, tinned, you know, like chickpeas and things like that. Dairy as well, that's another area we need. So having some yoghurt, some milk, and that helps with our bones, you know, calcium in that. And the last thing really is the things that we eat quite a lot of, that we enjoy. You know, the things,
sugar.
Sugar.
Chocolate.
Chocolate, things like pies, things with lots of fat in. So those are the things that actually, when you've looked at your diary and what you've eaten, the things that maybe you think, well, instead of having meat pie 2 nights, I'll just have it once and I'll have a shepherd's pie. So it's about making simple changes to try and reduce the fat in your diet.
And they make a massive difference.
It will make a difference,
Yeah.
yes, because if you're eating well and eating a balanced diet, you do feel better in yourself.
Yeah.
You may lose some weight if you want to lose weight, but it's all part of looking after yourself and keeping well. So other things you can do is have some water.
Yeah.
You know, drink a glass of water with your meal. Make sure you get enough hydration. So 'cause sometimes you get headaches and things like that if you don't have enough. Also looking at reducing maybe sugary drinks. You know, if you find you're drinking a lot of sugar, because those are things that often make us feel like we want more.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but feel it, you know, by eating a balanced diet, maybe more fruit and vegetables, look at how we can plan our meals, maybe shop less, or maybe shop more, because for some people shopping every day is the way to eat less, because they're not wasting it then as well.
So planning is the key, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, planning your meals. Thinking, the way I do it is my shopping list. I think, well, what meals do I need? Monday to Friday, 5 evening meals. We have our meal on an evening, and choosing the things that go with it. So you buy the meat, you buy the fish, or you're having the beans, you might be having an omelette, something like that. Always remember you need something to go with it. So you need your vegetables to go with it. So instead of randomly wandering around the supermarket buying all what seems like a good buy, you can actually know what you're buying, you're going to eat and cook.
So it's all about eating healthy on a budget.
It is. And sorry, I was just going to say, you can do it on a budget though, but cooking's good fun. If you involve your children in it, they're more likely to eat some of these things that maybe they haven't seen before.
And it brings people together.
It does. It does.
So that's all we have time for today. Thank you for joining us.